So we are back for another Wilmington High Girls Soccer Senior Spotlight. They have a big game tonight, but they were nice enough to stop in before it. So thank you so much, ladies. So I'm joined today by
Charlotte,
Abby,
Maeve.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Team's doing really well to start the season. They're really high in the rankings. Some people look at the rankings, some people don't. If you're superstitious, we don't need to say what it is, but you guys you're off to a really good start. Just what are your feelings about the season so far?
honestly, so far, I feel like we're doing pretty good, teamwork-wise. I feel like there's things that we could, improve on a lot, but pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think it's definitely been a good start to the season, and it's been I think we're at a good spot because we're kind of at the middle of the season or approaching the middle of the season now, but I think we're in a good spot for that right now.
Yeah, I think we have a good flow right now. We just won against
Wakefield.
Wakefield.
Yeah.
So we should be gaining some speed, winning some more.
A big senior class this year. I remember last year's senior day was
Two.
two.
Yeah.
So it's it's a lot bigger, and a lot of you have known each other for a long time. Small town. A lot of people growing up have played youth soccer and club and all that together. Just what would you say about the group of seniors?
Well, us three, us along with some of the other seniors, we've been together since third grade.
Yeah.
We played on the same team, so it's definitely we've known each other for so long. So it is a really good connection with the girls too, because we've played together, we've been teammates. So there is, I think that definitely transitions onto the field too when we're playing together, because we know how to play well with each other.
Yeah, we know how everyone plays. We have I think good chemistry on and off the field. But really, we're very comfortable with each other.
Yeah, I would agree. I think we have, since we've played together for so long, we've created, almost a bond that we can, share even after high school, too.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you feel has made this year's team so strong? Because you graduated a really good player last year who's playing Division II soccer, which is a big accomplishment. So a lot of times when teams graduate someone who's that good, it can be, and what's a senior, it can be sort of they take a step back and they're regrouping. What is it that this year's team I feel is playing stronger than if you look at last year's team at this point in the season? I feel you guys are ahead of where you were last year. What have been the keys to the team's success this year?
Honestly, I feel our leadership has been really good so far. We have 9 seniors, but it's also our underclassmen are also huge for our program. Even our freshmen are contributing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sophomores are stepping up as usual. We have a really good sophomore class. And our juniors are there, obviously. They're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's also very helpful. We had a lot of returners coming into this season. So it's not even, the freshmen fit so well into our team. And then the rest of us, the returners, I feel it's been a little bit easier to transition into a new season because of how many girls we have on the team, because we already kind of have a bond from last season. And then the new girls on our team this year have done such a great job of just kind of jumping into the team and blending well, and it's been really great.
Yeah, we switched our formation at the beginning of the season, which I thought was a great decision. It worked better for our team this year. And then obviously we have Jill Weinstein in net, and she's doing really good always.
So I don't want to look there's still way more soccer ahead than there is behind.
Mm-hmm.
But we're almost a month through the school year, just about a month. It goes by so fast. I remember your guys' class was sort of the class that I came in here with when I took over WCTV 4 years ago, and it feels it was an eye blink, and you all are seniors, and I remember when you were freshmen. What's it like being just seniors in general? It doesn't even need to be soccer related, but just being seniors in high school. What does it feel like at this point?
I would say it's really different. I mean, myself, I have a younger brother and sister that are freshmen this year, so that's a big difference too. But I think definitely partially with sports and everything, I think being kind of an upperclassman now, driving the girls and stuff has been a huge difference, and it feels kind of a full circle moment, because it's that's what I was when I was a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm a senior, it's fun to be able to be one of the older girls and everything. But it's been really enjoyable. But I really do think that it's been an enjoyable start to the senior year.
Yeah, I'd say the opposite. I've been really stressed out. I really just need, because I'm doing all early applications and stuff, so I really just need to get my college apps in, and then I'll be fine. Because right now I'm just there's too much going on. And then my sister is also a freshman, which is really nice because she's there like having fun, living freshman life, like no worries coming ahead, and I'm kind of just like the opposite. Yeah.
It's definitely a big role to like step into. I don't think I gave as much credit to the seniors from last year and the years before that. Like I had an older sister, like my freshman year. My sister was a senior and she did like a lot for me. So like I kind of like fill myself into that role now, like and try to be a leader that people can look up to, and I think that's really what I'm trying to do.
What advice would, and maybe you have given advice, both of you have siblings that are freshmen, but just in general, to any freshman or to your siblings in specific, but like what advice would you give kids that are just starting out their high school journey, they're just freshmen this year, about the next 4 years? And it could be soccer advice, it could just be life advice though.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, sorry. I would definitely say to enjoy it because, like you said, it does go by like so fast. And it is really like a really like enjoyable 4 years of your life. I've really enjoyed like being at Wilmington High School, so I think that's really important to enjoy it. And then also you're gonna make so many friends in different grades, which I think is so important. So like branching out and like meeting new people is such like an important part because it also helps you like become more like confident as a person and everything too. So like I feel like that's great kind of skill to have as like a person.
Yeah, I think like don't be afraid of talking to the upperclassmen because they've been in your situation. Everyone's really nice usually. So like I just think getting a perspective, like an older perspective on like high school, because like they were in your shoes, I guess, is just something to keep in mind.
Definitely like joining a lot of like different like clubs, and like it doesn't even have to be athletics, just trying to put yourself like out in the open and like trying to try new things and just experiencing everything, because as a senior right now, like obviously you're gonna look back and be like, oh my god, like I wish I did this, and like you said, like everything's just flying by, and like I wish I could go back and like join some more things.
As seniors, I know like everyone's like looking ahead to like life after, whether it's excited, stressed, probably a bit of everything, all the emotions. But you also kind of look back, and as you get older, you'll look back even more. Like when you're like old, like myself, you'll look back all the time. But do you guys have favorite soccer memories? It could be high school, it could be youth, it could be whatever. Like, it could be funny, it could be like sentimental, whatever. Do you have a favorite memory from soccer?
I would probably say winning Commissioner's Cup. I feel like that's kind of
fourth grade.
Like it was like a really fun experience. We had a great group of girls, especially like our youth like soccer. We had a big group of girls, and I just feel like as we like aged, we all like grew together, and it's been great being teammates with all of them. So
yeah, I agree. Commissioner's Cup was obviously fun. From high school, I'd just say like meeting some of the younger kids. Like I'm now like best friends with Julia Heller and Jill Weinstein, and they've like really impacted my life in ways they have no clue. But like it was just meeting new friends, meeting new people. It's like almost all through soccer sometimes.
Yeah, I would agree. I think team bonding and everything is such an important part coming into high school, because like I know definitely as a freshman coming in, I was so nervous being on a team with older girls and everything. And now looking back, like it's kind of like the same thing. Like I've been in that position. So I think it's so important like to have team bonding, because you really want your team of girls just to not just be like girls who have to play a sport together. You want them to be like friends and enjoy their time on the team. Whether like the record's good or not, you want to enjoy the season, enjoy the time together, because like every year like it goes by fast. So I think definitely like, especially when I was younger, a lot of just like team dinners and stuff have always been fun.
How did each of you get into soccer? How'd you get introduced to the sport or pick it up?
My parents played, or my mom played. She coached our team from like 3rd grade to 8th grade. She's really like influenced how I play. This was like a while back, but I moved to Wilmington in 1st grade, and I tried soccer before that and hated it. And then I'm not joking. And then once I joined like Wilmington soccer, it was just like so much easier to get used to it. My mom was also able to coach, so I think she had like a big influence on me, like loving soccer basically.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, so like neither of my parents played soccer like really growing up, but I moved to Wilmington when I was little, kind of around when not my parents, my siblings were born. But definitely, I think in town, like the youth program that we have in Wilmington is such like a great program. I think I played maybe in kindergarten. I started out, I remember, and like everybody would just swarm the ball and kind of like pass around and everything with the little pug nets. But I think that program has been such like a great program that it's really like helped me want to continue with the sport and really like kind of grown to love it. But yeah, I think it was definitely such like an important role in me still playing the sport today.
It was a huge part of like my family. Like obviously my uncle and my cousins have a huge part of like the Wilmington like WISA, like Wilmington Youth Soccer like program. My uncle is heavily involved, and then my cousin as well, and then also my brother played a lot, so it was like looking up to him, just like a younger sibling's like dream.
Yeah.
Not to look ahead, because there's games before it and hopefully there's many games after it, because you guys are having a great season, but senior day is always a really big thing, and people are joined. There's all different kinds of families, so it's people's parents, their grandparents, friends, whoever it may be coming out. But do each of you know or have an idea of who you're going to have come out with you, and what do those people mean to you, whoever it is that's joining you on the field for senior day?
I know my parents and my two little sisters are coming out. Like I said, my mom's kind of like the whole influence between like playing soccer. She's always like been basically like a part of my team basically. My dad's a huge part. He's always very motivational from like high school. In the youth, he was a little hard on me, but that just made me a better player, I think. And then my two little sisters, they both play soccer. They keep saying how they're gonna take my room when I leave, so I guess they're ready for me to leave, but yeah.
I would definitely, well, I know my parents are definitely coming, and they've been such like an important part, like pushing me even when it gets tough with sports or even outside of sports. They've really helped me to like keep going a lot of times when I've really struggled with things. And also like for soccer specifically, like putting money into like club and everything to get better as a player has been really important and has really helped me like grow as a player and as a person. And then I think my brother and sister will both be there. And it is going to be like sad because it's almost like passing the torch to my sister, because she'll be playing the next 4 years, and my brother also plays soccer too, so it is kind of like something like, oh, I'll be back in like 4 years for your senior night too. But it is definitely like something, I'll be really happy to have them there with me.
Yeah, my parents are definitely gonna be there. My mom has pushed me to become who I am as a person.
Yeah.
My dad coached me for basketball, so he's always been like my motivation and like my support system, and I have a connection with him through sports, so that's awesome. My brother will be there, but he's running late from work probably. This is a new job. My sister's in college in Chicago, so she won't be there, so that's unfortunate. But my papa will also be there. My papa's a huge part of my life, so.
Yeah, my grandparents too. I don't know if they'll be walking out with me, but they're always there, like sometimes before we've even started warm-ups, they'll be like, hi Maeve, and they'll be like standing by the fence like always.
We always see Maeve's grandparents
at
the games.
Yep, they're at every game. For me, my brother, my sister, every single game.
So such a big part of, I think, really great teams is like the bond and the camaraderie, and every group that's come in here has talked about you guys really being like a tight-knit group, and like just what is this group of seniors, and not just seniors but just the team, like what do they mean to you? Like this is sort of, you may play other sports with them, like with some of them the rest of the year, but like you're not all gonna be on the same team again. Like this is kind of it for this group to all be together in the same sport. So what does this time and this bond and this group mean to each of you?
Yeah, I think definitely always having like a friendly face in the hallways at school is always fun, whether they're an underclassman or upperclassman. And also just seeing like not only us ourselves growing as players, but them too, and into like as people too. Like them taking classes that I might have taken in years before. They come and ask me about a teacher, like, oh, how's like this class? But I think it's really good just to have like girls like that you can have at like practices and at games, but then also still have like a friend to see in hallways or at clubs or even at other sports or outside of school.
Yeah, it's nice to see, like, going straight into school, you start with, like, soccer season, and you already know people from, like, preseason. You're not, like, nervous or anything. Like, everything, like, in school, especially, everywhere you go, you'll probably see someone you know, because the team's so close, and, like, we're a pretty big team this year, so.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this team means a lot to us, and, like, the fact that a lot of our sports that we play are with a few of these girls definitely builds a bigger bond, but also it's like exciting to see the friends that you make through soccer that don't play the same sport as you, because it's like, oh, like I missed you during this season, like I wish you guys were here during this season. So it's honestly like the perfect team, because like there are definitely some girls that are just like my best friends, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I like going to basketball games and being able to see people from the soccer team and, like, being able to cheer them on, because, like, it's always fun to see, like, your teammates do something else and, like, do something else they like.
What are each of you thinking you're going to do after your senior year? What's, like, the next step for each of you, do you think?
Going to college, I'm thinking I want to do something in the athletic field when it comes to like either like sports management, sports marketing, or even I could see myself like coaching in the future.
Yeah, mine's really the same as Charlotte. A lot of the schools I'm looking at is mostly for sports management, and then I also have that like little backup plan. I really like marketing. I've been in a lot of business classes throughout high school and really found a connection with that, and then was able to like connect it to like my love for sports.
I think definitely college, but I'm considering majoring in something in psychology. I think I took AP Psych last year and I really enjoyed the class. But also I'm thinking of either double majoring or minoring in like criminal justice too, or like criminology. But yeah, I'll see where that takes me.
So just a couple of like more silly questions before you all are done. I know you got a big game to get to, but I didn't know until the first group came in about the Halloween practices where people dress up. What is the most memorable costume you've seen a teammate wear to one of these practices?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so definitely Allie and Kate's Lego
The
figures.
Legos.
Yeah,
The
they have
Legos was so fun.
full
were
Lego costumes.
So cool.
They were
I
amazing.
definitely wasn't expecting that. Me and Maeve did some like
We did like I think we went to Party City and bought costumes.
and they were
like last
they had
minute.
cardboard like in their like pants.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
They're-
wicked funny.
Yeah,
their
it was
shirts
so
and stuff.
funny. And then they'd like fall over and they wouldn't be able to get back up either.
But also like Alvy's costumes are definitely something to look
Yeah.
forward to.
Alvy and Kendall.
Yeah,
Yes.
there will be a whole show. Like
Yeah.
he'll
Yeah,
he'll
he puts on a
the
show.
past 2 years he'll start at the top of the bleachers and he'll like play a song. Like one year it was Thriller and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But he'll play
Then
a
he'd
song
come
and he'll
down.
slowly like walk down the bleachers in a costume. The first year I think he was like
He
a
was a
soccer
soccer
ball
ball.
with like
Yeah.
a soccer ball mask and then there's just like a black cloak. And then last year he was the Joker. So
He stepped it up for
yeah.
last
So
year.
we'll see what it is this year. I'm excited
And
to
then
see.
Yeah.
he taught us how to line dance
Oh my
at
God.
the
Oh my
end of
God.
practice.
Yes,
It
we
was so
performed a
weird.
dance too. Yeah, that was
So I'm
fun.
excited to
Yeah.
see what we do this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have honestly no idea what he's gonna
I have
do,
no
but
clue
I'm
what he will
very
do.
excited to see what creative thing he has
Yeah.
come up with.
yeah.
Have you all, you don't need to share because I know it's like people are, they don't want to, like, they want it to be a surprise, but have you all started thinking about what your costume's going to be?
I have a little bit, but I don't have any definite ideas at all. But like, I mean, it's also kind of snuck up on me because I'm kind of like, oh my god, it's like October, like
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's like September's kind of like, it felt long, but now I feel like it's kind of flown by. And I feel like what you were saying before, it's a lot with like college applications. I feel like it's closing in. But yeah, definitely haven't like bought anything yet.
I have no idea.
I don't have any idea yet, but I feel like I have to step my game up from
Me
last
too.
year because there were some teammates who definitely
Yeah.
brought it.
Yeah.
They gave
Yeah.
it their all.
Oh my
So
God.
Do any of you have a favorite costume from childhood on Halloween or a most memorable Halloween costume?
Ooh, I don't know.
Charlotte?
Stop, Abby. Maybe like a ladybug when I was younger. My sister is scared. She's frightened of ladybugs.
Oh.
And I
remember
my mom
this.
dresses us, like, at least me and my sister, because my brother, he's not going to be a ladybug for Halloween. But she dressed us both in ladybugs, and that has stuck with me.
Yeah. I can't think because Charlotte's right here and we've had so many matching costumes, so that's all I can think about.
God.
I'm not gonna say them. Maybe you go. Let me think.
I honestly don't know about like most memorable, but I know I was Jessie from Toy Story 2 years in a row because I love that costume, and my parents hated it because the glitter from this like cowgirl hat got everywhere all over our house. But I don't know. I think it was just like funny every year because my brother would always have like a Hulk costume or like a Spider-Man costume, and then me and my sisters would be like princesses or something.
Yeah, I can't think. My sister, she always dressed up as Wonder Woman, so I think I dressed up as a superhero with her one year, which was like probably my favorite because all my sisters coordinated. We all like, I think Grace was trying to be like me and Olivia, so she just dressed up as a superhero, and then we just all went together, I guess.
Do you all have favorite candies for the, like, you're like, Halloween, that's the candy I want to get?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite is gummy bears, but
Oh, yeah.
I also love some Skittles, and like, I know people hate on Skittles. Don't hate on me for this. I love Skittles. Probably like Sour Patch, watermelon. I don't really like Sour Patch Kids. Don't hate on me for that either. And Dots.
What type of candies are you eating?
Don't.
I like chocolate. I like Reese's. I like Three Musketeers. I like Kit Kats. Like those types of candies.
I like a mix of both. I don't know. I really like Twix for like chocolate and candy like that, but I also like Nerd Gummy Clusters, like Sour Patch Kids and stuff like that too.
Super controversial question. Candy corn, delicious or disgusting?
Delicious.
I don't like it.
I
I
think
don't
it's
like it.
disgusting.
I can have
I like
maybe
candy corn.
2 pieces and that's my limit. I
So-
can't.
I don't even think I could put one piece in my mouth.
Halloween was my all-time favorite holiday as a kid growing
Yeah.
up, more than like Christmas, more than like birthday even. Like, it just, not that a birthday's a holiday, but you know what I mean? Like, it was just my favorite because it's like you're a little kid, you get to go out, you kind of feel independent, you're out after dark, you know. But I feel like every year I'd have to eat a couple candy corn because they're only out at Halloween, and every year I'd think maybe it'll taste good this year, and every year I was just like, oh god,
Yeah.
no. Last question. So what do you all feel like the team needs to do to just be the best version of itself at the end of the year? Like, whatever that is, I don't want to say like to win a championship, or but to just be the best the team can be at the end of the season. What are the like keys to that?
I mean, definitely like it is kind of big coming back from like last year we won our league. So that was big. And I mean, honestly, even if we like I want to win the league, I think like we'd all love that. But even if we weren't, I think it's most important that like we really just keep working hard, even if our record ends up being bad, to not just like be down about that at certain games and stuff like, oh well, our record's already bad, so why even try? I think we should just keep going, keep pushing through. I'd like to probably make it maybe another round in the playoffs this year. We were knocked out in the first round, I think, last year.
Yeah.
But that would definitely be fun. And I think like we have a strong team, and I think it's definitely something we can do. I think we could definitely have a chance of winning the league and making it in the playoffs this year.
I think like have more confidence because we all know we can play soccer, so we should just like go out and play. Like there's really nothing more we can do than try our best and play.
Definitely like sticking together. I know we were having at least a couple games ago, we had like a rough moment and rough game. And I think the key point of that was just we stuck together, and then obviously we won against Wakefield, which was awesome. Yeah, picking up the leadership and shooting maybe a little bit more.
Yes, we need to be shooting more. That's probably one of our biggest issues, but it's just like the whole team. I feel like we're we just like to take another touch. But like I think as a team, maybe if we did more shooting in practice and stuff too, that could also help.
Yeah.
But our goalie Jill's been like amazing, like saving us. Like Melrose, she like saved I think every shot
Yeah.
thrown at her. Like that was such a huge game for us, tying
Yeah, that
0-0,
was one of our
right?
best games,
Yeah,
I
It was a
think.
huge
definitely
game for her too.
probably one of
Mhm.
our best games of the season, if not the best. But that was a huge game for her.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining us, and good luck tonight and the rest of the season. I know we'll be at a bunch more games, so awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.